Hi, I'm Dan Corbett, the managing partner of Black Iron Group, and I'm here today to talk to you about how you can amp up your coding process using Salesforce and Docs Made Easy. But first, a shameless plug. We're celebrating our 20th year as a Salesforce partner, and so for 20 years, we've helped customers refine their sales and service process, extend their marketing research, and automate and grow their business. That's kept customers in Salesforce coming back to us, and that's helped us help you implement, refine, and enhance your Salesforce tool. We focus mostly on manufacturing and automotive dealership sectors, and as you'll see as we go through this, when clients in these sectors sell, more often than not, they need to build quote documents. Our expertise in these areas make us a great fit for you, and we understand your business, understand the vocabulary, and help you get more out of a tool you already own. Managing the quoting process inside of Salesforce can change the way you do business. Customers who need quotes benefit more than anything else from speed. Did you know that studies show that 50% of orders are won that are quoted within 24 hours of receiving an RFQ? And if you're still using Excel or waiting for an experienced estimator, you're probably losing out on that speed to value proposition. Black Iron can help you with that quote development to ensure you never miss a beat. And using Salesforce and Docs Made Easy to help manage that process takes it to a whole new level. Now, Salesforce has a standard quoting option built into Sales Cloud. You already own it. It's a fairly simple process kind of put together, virtually no configuration to get it to go. And if you've got discrete SKUs and a fairly straightforward quoting option, maybe that's the option that you should go with. But if you're looking for something more complicated, something more professional, and something more streamlined, you might want to think about what we're about to show you with Docs Made Easy. Salesforce's base quoting is not very flexible in terms of customization. It's not well suited for quotes that need images included or any kind of complicated tool sets or toolbars. It is what it is. Quoting on Docs Made Easy, on the other hand, we can take that and amp that up to another level using the tool. Building standardized professional quoting documents that represent the value proposition that you represent to your customers. We can speed the process up significantly. Just a few clicks, a user can create a normalized professional quoting document all inside of the Salesforce tool. And that helps us reduce the chance of error. After all, if you're quoting in Excel, chances of that worksheet being wrong or somebody fat fingering a number or basically changing the cost to get the deal is a lot higher than if you do it inside of the Salesforce tool where that rigid kind of functionality is built in. It creates the document and gets it out to the customer fast. So let's take a look at it. I'm not going to wear you out on base quoting. I'm going to spend a couple of seconds showing you that. And then we're going to walk through the Docs Made Easy tool. Inside of Salesforce in our org, we're basically going to build out an opportunity. I'm going to show you quoting, and then I'm going to show you how Docs Made Easy can make that better. On my screen, I've got a test opportunity with a test company that I'm going to kind of go through the process. Inside of Salesforce, you can add quotes to an opportunity. And when you click into that quote, it essentially takes all the items that you put on your opportunity and creates it as quote line items. There's a function in the tool that allows you to create a PDF, and if you click on that and pick the template, it'll draw out that document for you. Now, this isn't exactly perfect. I'm trying to make it look bad on purpose, if I'm being honest, but I can put your logo up here in the corner, and I've basically got 2 columns of header information I can fill out here, and I've got some information about the line items that I can put here in a matrix. I can do some totals on the bottom, and I can give you a signature kind of page or terms and conditions. It's a real basic document, though, and there's not a lot more that I can do with it. I've got these 2 columns, I've got the basic information about the matrix, I've got some totals that I can put in, and I've got terms and conditions and a signature. Not a whole lot of flexibility and not a whole lot of complexity in the tool. So now let's take a look at what we can do with Docs Made Easy. But before I show you how it kicks out, I'm going to show you how you modify it and how easy it is to build these documents. Inside of the 4 walls of Salesforce, I clicked on the Docs Made Easy button, and now I'm going to build my own, essentially, inside of the tool. All I'm really going to do is find some fields that exist out there in the system, drag them over to the side, and then cut and paste those into a Word document that I've already built. I want to get the account name. So if I click this plus sign next to account, you can see all the data here. And if I click on account name and bring it over, I've got basically the information. At the same time I've done that, I want to get an amount field so I can see a number, and I want to get a date field. Once I've got that information, it's kind of a cut and paste to bring it in. So I cut account name and I load it in here in this syntax. I load it in here and load it in places. For the low amount that I captured, I grab that and I format this to look like a currency number, right? I also grab the low amount and put that in here as well. I grab some information about the address, the statement of work number, and then what I didn't show you is that I built out a table. So you can see here that I start with a table and I end with a table, and I'm simply taking information from that table and loading it out into a matrix. So you'll see the table start here, and I'm grabbing description, low hours, quantity, low dollars, and high amount. I'm then using a command called sum above, which will grab the information above that and summarize it here in this table. It really took me about a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes to put this together. But in this version, instead of just having this matrix with 2 columns on the top, a matrix, and then some terms and conditions, I built out something much more professional looking, right? With images, with boxes, with matrices, with different kind of graphics that detail and sort of present the professionalism that my organization wants to give to our customers inside of Salesforce. It also makes it easy for me to kick this out and turn it into a document that I can pass on to a customer very quickly. So let's see what my document looks like. You can do it as a template, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. But you can also browse to local and grab that information. When you do it and merge the document, it creates that for you inside of the 4 walls of Salesforce and allows me to bring that document up right on the screen. You notice when I do that it fills in the information about that on the screen. So now you can see test company is filled in, the basic information for the quote is here, and that matrix that I put together is built out here, and the summary of that is kind of put together. So very quickly, I took that information and I turned it into something that's much more professional to hand out my customer. I've got text, I've got images, I've got different pieces of information about the data. I even put in the description of my test company here at the top of the screen. All that information is available inside of Salesforce for me at the field level, and I can simply transfer it into Salesforce from there. And that's a pretty cool way to kind of put that together. With the professional edition, or the premium edition, sorry, of Docs Made Easy, you can then take that to the next level and email that proposal in one button. And this is where it becomes much more sort of effective for the sales reps who are busy and doing their work. Once they built out this opportunity, added those products and put it together, at the click of a button, they can turn that out in PDF to an email that sends out to the customer. This is a game changer in terms of speed. Remember that 50% number we talked about a little while ago? We can make this happen very quickly inside of Salesforce and get that document out the door, theoretically, into the customer's inbox. And here's the resulting document that comes out of it. This one in PDF and emailed out to the customer. We'd love to hear from you about this. Contact me at dan@blackiron.com or call me at 203-984-9087. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening.